It's a work in progress as crews put finishing touches on the Parkrose Community Village in Northeast, a new outdoor shelter for the homeless.
It's clearly very important to them to feel safe and secure.
It opened last week and 4 people have moved in, with more on the way. Jan McManus runs We Shine, the nonprofit leading the project.
It's easier to manage and less threatening to neighbors. So we've deliberately chosen to stay very small.
Different from the city's Safe for Us villages, this micro-village is on private church property, which We Shine leases for $1,200 a month. It'll take about $350,000 a year to run it, and that money comes from fundraising and the Joint Office of Homeless Services.
We think it'll be successful because people have privacy and safety in these units. They get a high degree of personal service.
It's low barrier to entry, and drugs and alcohol are allowed inside each pod.
If you want to get people off the street, you can't set up a bunch of extra hoops for them to go through to get off the street. And use of drugs and alcohol can be part of a survival mechanism to make it in the very, very hard circumstances of living on the street.
Another approach, the villagers make some of the rules.
Our model calls for there to be a village council, so we're a semi-autonomous model where we support them to be as autonomous as they can be and make most of the day-to-day decisions about how the village will operate.
They've already come up with 2 rules. The villagers want to sign off on new residents, and if someone steals, they will immediately be kicked out.
And the villagers are really stepping up and taking hold and giving voice to their thoughts.
As outdoor villages like this one begin to pop up across Portland, the city is proposing changes to its zoning rules to make it easier for groups like We Shine to get people off the streets.
I'm all for it because I think we need more of these, and we need private sector and public sector to work together to solve this problem.
The city's Bureau of Planning and Sustainability is proposing zoning changes to how close outdoor shelters can be to residential property lines, fencing requirements, and allowing them on church parking lots.
When small nonprofits like ours try to do these things, it's very difficult for us to dealing with construction and permits and these kinds of things, and we could actually use more help.
We Shine plans to build 2 to 3 of these micro-villages each year for the next several years. They look for public or private land that's near transportation and in neighborhoods. Now, as for those proposed zoning changes, the city will hold a public hearing next month. In Northeast Portland, Blair Best, KGW News.